Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself Prince Patel. If you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it for getting a latest interesting upcoming video notification. In this session, we will learn conditional statement in C programming. Before starting a session, I will request you to take a note and pen to note down some important points which will help you in your studies. So let's start our session. So what is a conditional statement? The conditional statement is also known as a decision making. Right. So what is a conditional statement, or we can say what is a decision making? So C programming are executed sequentially. This happens when there is no condition around the statement. Means if I run my program, it will start the execution from my void main function. It will execute my program line by line, line by line, line by line, line by line. It means it will execute all line. But I don't require to execute all. So I will put some condition where I require. Sometimes there is a situation will occur when we require to run a code, or sometimes that situation will occur when we don't require to execute that code. It means the code can be required in such situations and that code cannot require in such situation. So for that we have to apply condition. If that condition will true, then and then only we require to execute that code. That's why we are using condition statement. If you put some conditions for a block of statement, then the flow of your execution might be changed based on the result evaluated by the condition. In second point, we see that C language program flow is a sequentially. Why? Because there is no condition. But if you have put some condition, then it will change your flow. Because if that condition will false, then it will skip that block of statement. It will not execute that. So the flow which is going sequentially, that has been changed. Depends on your condition. Fourth point is, this process is known as a decision making. Right. It depends on developer, or we can say a user. If he want to execute this code, then it will put that code in a particular condition when it require, it will be evaluated. In short, we can say that condition statement means a entry gate. As for one example, if you are going some function and there is an entry pass, then if you have an entry pass, then and then only you will allowed to go inside. Otherwise You can't. Same thing over here. If the condition will be true, then and then only it will allow the compiler to execute the block of statement. Otherwise, the compiler can't execute that blocks of statements. Next, types of statement. First is a simple if statement. Second, if else statement. Third, ladder else if statement. Fourth, nested if else statement. And last one is a switch statement. In this session, we will only see if statement and if else statements. The remaining statement will cover in next session. So, what is if statement? The single if statement in C language is used to execute the code if the condition is true. It means it is a one-way selection statement. If the condition is true, it can execute the code. And if the condition is false, it will not execute that code. Simple. So the syntax of if statement is if in a small letter, round bracket, that round bracket is known as a parenthesis. So parenthesis, inside it a condition. Curly brackets, body part, curly bracket close. This scope is known as a if block. Friends, in many books or on many online websites, you will learn or you will see the if else or the if statement without curly brackets. So I will tell you what that things. If you want to execute a single line statement after it, then you can use without curly brackets. Not for if or if else statement. This is useful for all of the statement, either it is a conditional statement or loops, whatever it may be. If you want to execute a single line of statement, then you don't need to apply any type of scope. But if you want to execute more than one line of statement, then you must have to apply the scope. So next we learn if else statement. Now what is if else statement? So the if statement may have the optional else block. It means in the if that condition is true, then it will execute the if block. But if the condition is false, then it will not execute anything, right? So same thing over here. If the if condition is true, it will execute the if block, and if the condition is false, then it will execute the else block. So it depends on developer. If the developer requires something after the condition is false, then he can use the if else statement. It means it is not necessary that whenever we are using the if, we have to use the else compulsory. No. But yeah, if you have to use the else block, then it is required that you have to use if block also. Without if, the else will not work. The syntax of if else is if inside parenthesis there is a condition, curly bracket, body part, curly bracket close. This is known as the if block. Now else, curly bracket, body part, curly bracket close. This is known as the else block. If that condition is true, if block will execute. The condition is false, else block will execute. Friends, in a programming, the condition statements, loop, functions, these types of statements are more usable. So, if you are having any doubt in this session, then please give a comment, or you can also mail me. The email ID is given in my description so that I can solve your problem. Okay, so now let's check how the if else statement will work. So as we see, if the condition is evaluated to true, then the statement inside the if will be executed and the statement inside the else will be skipped. But if the condition is evaluated as a false, then the statement inside the else will be executed and the statement inside the if will be skipped. Now let's check one program of if else statement. So here is a program to find the number is even or odd. So here I have written one program. We have start from has include stdio.h, then a main function. Then we have created one variable int no. After that we had taken a value from a user, so we have used the printf and the scanf functions. Friends, these all things we have discussed in our previous videos. So if you have not seen that all video, go to the playlist and check all the videos. You will learn everything step by steps. So now here we have used the if else block. So the condition for even or is if the number is divided by 2 and we get the remainder 0, then that number is known as the even number, otherwise it is known as the odd number. So I check one condition, the variable no. So no modulo. Why modulo? Because we want remainder. So modulo by 2 equals to 0. It means the number will divide by 2 and if I get a remainder 0, then message even number will be print, otherwise odd number will be print. Let's check our output. So here I had entered value 4. So 4 is my even number, so message is printed even number. Let's check other output. Here I have entered value 5. So I get a odd number. In many situations, as for example, if someone say you to find only even numbers, so on that types of situations you don't need to use the else block. You just use if block, the program will execute. Why? Because you just want to find the even number. You don't want to find or to check that the number is odd also or not. So on that types of situations you just use if block. It's not required to use else compulsory. But in these situations I require both. Why? I want to check that the number is even or odd. That's why I had used the if and else both. Right. Let's check how the program executes. So, if the condition is true, it means the number is 4. So, the compiler will check the condition 4 modulo 2 equals to 0. Yes, the condition is true. So, the compiler will enter in if block, execute the if block, and then exit from it. It will skip the else part. It just execute the if block only. But if the condition is false, means the number is 5. So the compiler will check the condition 5 modulo 2 equals to 0. No, condition is false. So it will enter in a else block, execute the else block and take a exit from it. So this is our if else statement. In this session we have learned what is if else statement, syntax of if else statements, how the if else statement is working. In next session we will learn the remaining statements, and if you want to do more practice or if you want to grow up your skill in a condition in a if else statement, then do the practicals given in my description. If you are getting any doubts or query, you can comment it or you can mail me. The ID is given in my description. You can also follow us on Instagram, name as marcomputer_system_vastral. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe my channel for getting latest upcoming video notification. Thank you.